Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Rhys.
And, you know, Rhys, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Mayhem.
That's right.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Rhys.
And, you know, Rhys, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Mayhem.
That's right.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Rhys.
And, you know, Rhys, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Mayhem.
That's right.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Rhys.
And, you know, Rhys, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Mayhem.
That's right.
Be loud at home, too. Wake up your neighbors.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Welcome to 880 Wrestling Thursday Night Fights. We're going to be kicking things off here with the debut of Zack Xander. Just got a word in with this young man. Just 2 years in the business, fighting out of Scranton, PA, a regular at Smashmaster Wrestling.
And his opponent.
Let's go. Let's go. There he stands, the golden pony of 880 Wrestling, amateur wrestler, Reese. He's on a roll, a gator roll. Nothing but wins since breaking that tremendous loss streak. Nothing but love in these hollowed halls. Look at Reese, taking all those L's and making them his W's. That's growth. You love to see that. Strapping up our official this evening. Calling for the bell. Reese is going to look for a handshake to start this one off. We like to see some friendly competition. Here are two young, speedy, light athletes. I expect something of a lightning match here. Xander able to duck under, get that waist lock, but I don't know if that's the game he wants to play out tonight with amateur wrestler. His name is amateur wrestler Reese with the mat returned down into the front chancery. It looks like Reese has the left arm of Xander trapped in there as well. Xander rising to a base here. He's going to grind that elbow in and escapes with the left arm up into the wrist lock. Reese has the ropes, not just to break the hold, but in counter. Look at the athleticism, flipping into a wrist lock counter of his own. Xander, look at some technical wizardry. Back to the headlock there. The 880 faithful, none too pleased with seeing their little buddy get bested. Push off there, shoulder tackle. Reese doesn't budge. Someone didn't tell Zack Xander these boys are walking the King's Road night in, night out. Xander picks up the pace, drop down. Leapfrog. Reese still pushing it. Leapfrog, no look there. Very impressive. Gets back to that waist lock, turns around, gets a new direction. Gonna spring up. Oh my goodness. Something of a short code breaker there with a twist. We're all pretty amazed by that. And a deep and low German suplex from the amateur wrestler. Overhead belly to belly is almost disastrous in the corner there. Taking it back to basics with that arm drag and a clean one. Reese is going to look to press the advantage here. You don't see it often, but slowing his opponent down with a methodical. Whoop. Oof. I was about to call it a brutal pace. And then Xander kicked Reese right in the face. Cover here. 1, 2. Out between 2 and 3 is Reese. He's going to opt to stay in this one. I think our official ought to be checking the eyes. Oof. Ripping European uppercut right across the scapula. You hate to see Reese needing the ropes to pull himself up there. Incredibly advantageous position for his opponent. Xander, who sentons back to back. Rhys Hayes slung up against the ropes. Let's see if our boy here is going to keep going. Zack Xander, the next upset person after not getting a pinfall victory. Rhys Hayes now just looking for clubbing blows to the side. That ain't wrestling, but he's fighting. Shut down in one there by Xander. Very impressive. The mean kick under the rib cage. Once you connect with that diaphragm, you will drive all the air out of your opponent's body. That's a pain you don't want to try to compete through. Setting up Reese for, wow, a high stepping kick. Again, right on that shoulder blade. It's going to wind up knotting up that back. It's going to be harder for Rhys Hayes to pick those shoulders up. Let's see what we've got here. And you know it's got a sting just getting up off the mat. But Rhys Hayes has no quit in him. The house is rocking. Some low shots there. Freeze Rhys Hayes. Oh, eats a back elbow just under the jaw. That senton right across the quadriceps. There isn't a focused body part in the offense. Zack Xander, he is just trying to decimate his opponent. Incredibly displeased, believes he should have the victory at this point. Reese ducks the line, throws one of his own. Oh! These boys meet in the middle of the ring. The official's going to have to call for a double count here. We are nearly halfway through this count. Now Reese is starting to stir. The wrestler that gets to their feet first. Oh my goodness! I'll take it all back. The wrestler who throws the hardest strike in this exchange is going to be walking forward with the advantage. Do you hear that? I ought to shut up. Reese now on spaghetti legs here after those 3 consecutive elbow blows. Easy for me to say. Reese realizes where he is right now, trying to get out of that vertical suplex position, that standing front chancery. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh! Powers through with that clothesline. A lariat. Ducks under. High crotch teardrop suplex. A missile in the arsenal of Rhys Hayes, but can he capitalize? Look at this veteran instinct out of a 2-year rook. And Zack Xander knows he's compromised, gets outside of the ropes, the bounds of the ropes, cannot be pinned. But I've got to wonder if he hasn't put himself in a more dangerous position. Rhys Hayes bowled over the middle rope. Xander flips all the way up and over, bounding off the ropes, ducks the line, making a deuce there. Gonna go all the way around. Tilt-a-whirl, DDT. Got him right where he wants him here. And no, wow. Within a hair's breadth, Rhys Hayes is able to roll off the mat, but just roll off the mat. I don't know if that's desperation, just survival instinct. It's what the Steel City Killers know, is just keeping that back up off the mat to continue fighting. Snapmare position here. Rhys Hayes down with the schoolboy. High stack. No. And any pin attempt by the amateur wrestler is doubly effective. 1, 2, through his specialized skill set. Ooh, a low side kick. Back to that snapmare. Gonna try to bound off the ropes, flips back. No sliced bread, no shiranui. Back into the corner. Rhys Hayes just slides out of the way. German suplex. No, O'Connor roll. All the way through. Chaos Theory. Nice. And that'll do it. Reese Hayes, your victor by pinfall.
And your winner, Reese Hayes.
It's getting better and better each week. Reese Hayes is building more and more momentum. And that's exactly what we want to see leading into the World Series on 10/20. Xander's got to give it up. Oh. But not that easy. They make Source Sports up straight. No. Oh. That's what I like to see. It's just guys being dudes. What's better than that? Deck, we're going to have Wilde facing off against Dior Castro. Give it up for the boy in the chat.
All making their way to the ring.
Some guy, John, is struggling tonight. Love him to death, but he is trying his hardest. Reach out, support some guy named John.
Accompanied to the ring by the princess of wrestling, Amanda Oswald. He is the picture-perfect athlete, Dior Castro.
The picture-perfect athlete, Dior Castro, has made something of a menace of himself here at the Dottie Dome. I think ever since he challenged for the 880 title, he's had quite a severe attitude change. It's got worse and worse.
And his opponent,
There they are, the MB Riot, Wilde.
fun in violence. They are the NB Riots. Wilde.
We're looking at a return match here. Wilde is going to be looking to avenge a loss. Pretty undue loss. And I talk about Dior Castro's streak as a menace here. Last time these two met, Dior Castro found a way to put a hammer into the palm of his hand and deliver his Superman punch. Now that's not just trying to get an edge. That's diabolical. That's crime in the middle of that ring. Unfortunately sanctioned once he got away with it. But Wilde has been growing ever tougher. Their travel through the Strongman Invitational, their match with MV Young, really stands out to me as a turning point in the way they approach combat in the ring. And just like that, Wilde, the aggressor, immediately with a tight headlock. No daylight on that headlock. Dior Castro's going to have to work his way out of that. Going to have to work for it. To the waist lock. Let's see, Wilde trying to negotiate out. Gets single-digit manipulation there. Don't know if the official saw that. I like it. And now keeping that overhand grip there. Does get broken. Back into the hammer lock for Castro. All right, Let's see what Wilde's wearing here with a drop toe hold there. Great advantage, and actually, yeah, looking to pull back on the calf there. Yeah, a maneuver not dissimilar to a calf cutter there. You'll notice Nick Wilde doesn't wear boots. They don't wear kick pads, so they're just grinding the shin there into the calf muscle. That was brutal. That glorious Wyndham-esque mullet waving in the bisexual lighting of 880 is actually used, unfortunately, to the advantage of Dior Castro. Yeah, give him what for now. 2 punches to the gut there, sends him off. Drop down. Overhead arm drag. A deuce. Ducks the clothesline there. Dior Castro has the waistlock reversed. Winds up. Tummy to tummy suplex. 1, 2. Castro watching the count, trying to take as much advantage of the time he could laying on the mat to recover from that suplex. Not quick to fight to his feet there. Charging in. Ooh. Nix eats that kick right to the lower lumbar region. Might have even been the tush. Now that more across the shoulder blades. Missing the pump kick. Dior Castro is not with that high boot. Confident there, but not going for the cover after what could have been a knockout blow. You have to wonder. You have to wonder if that couldn't have been the match. Nick's trying to fight out of the sting of that maneuver, fight through the pain here. To keep to his feet, keep to their feet. Hey Castro, this is dickhead behavior. This is bullshit. Nothing to do with wrestling, not even a strike, not even a hold. And now we've got Amanda out here, the worst prospect for Disney princess shit. The toe of the wrestling shoe of Dior Castro going right into the jawline of Nick Wilde. Soaking in the jeers. What a little sicko. What a weird little guy. We go for the vertical suplex. Small package inside. 1, 2. Nick Wilde almost had Dior Castro there. A mean clothesline. Put some stank on it, did Dior Castro. Talking some shit up to the Eagle's nest before slapping on a chin lock. Gonna make Nick Wilde think about if they still want to do this. And they do. Up at the elbow. 2 hooks to the side there to the solar plexus, and back elbow sends Nick Wilde down. I feel like I've got 30 seconds to a minute of time spent in this match by Dior Castro just gloating, just wasting time not going for the cover. Calling himself the picture-perfect athlete, possibly too cocky for his own good here. What are we going for here? Nick's fighting back. Whatever maneuver Dior Castro was looking for there. It's going to be fought off. Sling blade! Just like that, the momentum has evened. It'll be the second time we see a 10 count on the mat tonight. Wilde up and with fire. Clothesline. Charging in. Corner to corner. Nick Wilde charges in. Forearm. Rolling out fancy, creating some momentum for another stiff forearm. Rolling out with that little mare. And a third. Drops Dior Castro. That's a knockout blow. Oh my. You saw Dior Castro nearly wake up on the first count. realize where he was and kick out. You got to commend that effort. Because Nick's Wilde just gave one hell of a blitz. First whip there. Oh! Pop-up, sky-high powerbomb. 1, 2. Nick's Wilde still in this fight. Dior Castro is the next wrestler to be shocked. Up on the shoulders in the fireman's carry position. Dior Castro has Nick Wilde, who's elbowing their way out. Saw the eyes roll in the back of Dior Castro's head there. He's able to fight his way out. Oof. Just a standing knee to the small of the back. Hey, what's that? Is Amanda spritzing water? Or? No, that couldn't be water. There's some kind of like chemical agent in that bottle that she sprayed into Nick Wilde's eyes. Dior Castro, they're going to get the pin after that maneuver, after that cradle shock, but this victory is going to deserve an asterisk on Dior Castro's cage match account.
And your winner, Dior Castro!
Wilde getting to their feet here. Trying to see if we can get some water there, but thankfully a temporary blindness or discomfort, something. Oh no, they can't. What are Dior Castro and Amanda doing spraying chemicals into their opponent's eyes? They're all scheduled for one fall tonight. I want to get ahead of it. If you're joining us on the live stream, every match will be a single fall. You can say one fall at home. I want you to wake your neighbors up. I mean, to cause chaos. Here's a real bother. Here's a real poo-poo head. Real stinky guy, the Steel Dragon. Sorry, I just don't like him very much. A harasser, a practitioner of dickhead style for sure in the middle of that ring. Oh yeah, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right. Steel Dragon has made a real point of making sure Marco Narciso has not had an easy introduction to professional wrestling. Oh my God, is Marco Narciso not loved here in the Dottie Dome? Love it, that make me hate it. Amazing. Steel Dragon, a real creep, took exception to Marco Narciso. They were just a ring announcer. And a damn fine ring announcer has become one hell of a professional wrestler. Marco making an excursion out to Brooklyn, New York. A queer punk outlaw, and that right. Steel Dragon going to buy himself some time, maybe trying to call a peace, a truce, but for all that bullshit? Oh, of course, and Marco, wise to the game, catches that foot, spun around, clothesline. Yeah, baby. Clothesline again, here we go. Whip Steel Dragon into the ropes, feeding him a back elbow. A series Count off 5. Back all the way across the ring. Ooh! Charging up for something here. Oh my goodness! A high Yakuza kick. Marco Narciso is making the Steel Dragon walk the King's Road tonight. Ooh, ooh. And a return on that. Ooh, the bad blood is still hot between these two wrestlers. Nothing illegal planting the soles of those shoes all across the torso of Marco Narciso. You just hate to see it happen. He's such a good kid. And now our official has to get in there. Steel Dragon has his hands inside the mouth of Marco Narciso. That fish hooking technique is illegal. It's the same as using a rope to choke somebody or a blatant choke on its own right. Marco clubbing back, but takes that karate strike to the jaw. Ooh! Dragon sent that leg drop all the way across every part of the jawline of Marco Narciso. Oh, and now choking him with their shin. Now this is actually getting a little difficult to watch, I'm not going to lie. Marco's got to turn this thing around, start mounting any kind of offense for survival or looking for a pin. And just like I was saying, that fish hooking technique, using the ropes to get a physical advantage and choking Marco Narciso. First with those clubbing crossfaces, now adding the entire weight of his body is Steel Dragon. All that steel. Now inviting Honey Darling into the ring. It might not be the smartest. It might not be the smartest choice. Let's see how it plays out for him. Honey Darling is not someone I would want to be caught alone with in a dark alley, but neither would Steel Dragon be one. Vertical suplex does not put Marco Narciso away. Something about all these killers, all these 880 wrestling rookies is they do not know quit. They will fight from the bottom of the barrel. And Marco Narciso, they're proving their mettle every single week. And it's through struggle like this. And Marco Narciso is able to stay in this match. But his lower back is arched, and that is an unnatural position. Riding Steel Dragon's weight as he tries to crawl across the mat. You gotta wonder if there's anything left after that struggle. And again, Dragon will return for the Boston Crab, but Marco with all of his body, twisting the Dragon around. Pulls the single leg. Look at this. Up, going for something of a figure 4. Had the spinning toe hold locked in. The Steel Dragon a boot right up under the ribs. And a chop. Marco says bullshit. Hey, he likes it. Marco really likes the violence. Whip in a reverse, Marco ducks the clothesline. Narciso with the cross body. I wonder if with a spare second, with better ring positioning, if that wouldn't have been the match. Steel Dragon catches the kick, but can't catch the second, which goes clear across Steel Dragon's temple. Now it's time. We're looking at a figure 4 leg lock. We're playing the classics. Hey, I'll call it what it is. Bridging back for the figure 8. Steel Dragon has to pull all that weight across his knee. The Dragon's gonna bail. Narciso out of the ring with style and grace incomparable. And now it's just, oh wow, has fought the Steel Dragon all the way back up against the walls of the Dottie Dome here. Shout out Tupac family. Oh my goodness. That elbow right in the middle of the spinal column. That's got Marco down on the mat. Our officials applying the count. It's a stiff chop. Oh! But that second turned on the ring post and Steel Dragon was giving it all. They say steel sharpens steel. It'll break the bones in your hands, though. Marco going for a kick here. Oh! Dragon hyperextending the leg, and that wasn't a low blow, I don't believe, but that was high in the hamstring. We're at a 6 count. And Marco's going to have to get back in the ring now. 7. Even with the help of Honey Darling there, they've got to do it on their own. That's it. Marco Narciso is going to lose by count out here. Off what might have been a low blow, but definitely a very intelligently placed and timed strike to keep Narciso out of the ring. You gotta wonder if there's pride in a victory like that, distancing yourself from the opponent, but Steel Dragon's gonna take it. No scruples, no honor. Time to get wet and wild. Brandon St. James steps into the Naughty Dome. Brandon St. James, voted in high school, most likely to come out of Mosh retirement. In a fashion that pays tribute to Terry Funk. Bless his soul. Also, my free excuse to listen to Municipal Waste every week. Thanks, buddy. Man, they should play Renegade early tonight. To understand, MV wanted to tune up the Killers leading into the series against the Dangerous Knights crew coming up on October 20th. Friday, October 20th. A lock up in the ring. Gonna test the metal, and technique of Brandon St. James, who comes up with the wrist lock. Envy Young finds the camera. Reverses the wrist lock. Applying strength and control there to escape. St. James will counter back with speed, agility, and technique. Taught well, but you have to imagine Envy Young hasn't taught Brandon St. James everything that he knows, and that's true. St. James training actually a bit more extensive than some might know. Back again for a lockup. And again, same overhand arm capture to the wrist lock, to the hammer lock, to the headlock. I wonder if St. James is showing off a little bit here. Ooh, cranking back hard on that neck. Young's able to power out. Yeah, going back to that power game, being a brick house. Drop down by St. James. Goes for the hip toss, blocks. Was never going to happen. Ooh. And with ease, but forced. Hip toss into the kick across the back. We have passed the feeling out process of this match. We're about to take a little walk. Chopping, not only smacking, but sending a thud reverberating throughout the chest, the entire body of St. James. Send him up and over. St. James stalling on his head. Captures the head scissors. Very impressive. Again, that'll be our story. The speed and agility of St. James, along with his toughness. Is he going to be able to best match, possibly beat Coach tonight? Whoa. We've seen Envy Young going for these blows across the chest as he has his opponents tied up in the ropes. Ooh. Envy Young makes Brandon St. James pay for that with the back elbow. Were you listening? Let me know in the chat if you were listening to that. Oh. With strict efficiency, Brandon St. James driving that injured hand of Envy Young down into the mat. If you were here for Brohemoth's end of summer bash, probably saw Envy Young get a nasty gash trying to pull the crown. You know what he is, the rightful king of Pittsburgh here in this building, but pulling that crown down from the ceiling, put a nasty 2-inch wide, inch-deep gash in the hand of Envy Young that he just used to throw that chop. Oh! That senton had everything on it. Many custom-made chicken sandwiches. Now, St. James thought he'd step into Dad's house. Thought he'd smoke Dad's weed. Now Envy Young gonna treat him like a stepdad, drink all his Mountain Dew, do sex to his mom. Oh, that is, I gotta bow out. I want you to hear those thuds. You can't understand, really appreciate the pain these guys are putting themselves through until you come here to the Dottie Dome at 885th Ave in New Kensington, Pennsylvania. And what these guys are just getting ready for is a series to fight back for this building, to fight back for what they built here in New Ken. So imagine this is what two brothers are going to do to each other just in preparation for these fights. But there's nothing like standing in the room and feeling this energy. The tension in the air is thick as Envy Young goads Brandon St. James back into the middle. Ooh! Pardon me, breaking the levels there, but that palm strike went through Brandon St. James. Brandon trying to see if he can taste blood in his mouth, trying to flicker his eyelids. Stay awake, perhaps. And again, must be the official getting in there, checking on the dilation of these athletes' eyes after they take hits like that. A far-away, glassy look in Brandon St. James' eyes. But out of nowhere, calling upon the devil himself, Brandon St. James is able to spring out of the corner with a cutter there. Even the playing field, even if for just a moment. Everyone fighting so hard, we get double down counts again. giving it their all. Like MV Young was checking with the official there to see if there was any feeling in his right hand. How affected is MV Young from that ladder match with Junie Underwood? I mean, that was a lot of blood loss. Running European uppercut, Brandon St. James taking advantage of this distraction. Charging up that infernal engine, ducks under. Oh my goodness! Rising Meteora from the center of the ring. Hell of a shot. Hell of a shot. Would have put down a lesser man. Would have put down Argus. Definitely would have put down Argus. Miraculous. MV Young back up to his feet first. Sets up in the corner. There's a back elbow waiting for St. James. MV going to the middle rope. You don't see the big boy fly too often. But that shotgun dropkick had everything behind it. High up in the chest and under the chin of Brandon St. James. That's why us beautiful boys keep that beard padding there. We gotta come in and fight Mike every week. Mike, double underhook under the armpits, going for a waist lock, looking for the belly to back overhead suplex. St. James out of the full belt and spins MV around into that elbow. Oh. Rotated that motherfucker into him like a Beyblade and still couldn't get it done. Really let it rip. MV Young still not up off the mat, but St. James says, get your ass up. Kick across the chest. St. James is going to want to send more than that. Oh, and gets caught. That chop right on the trap. Half and half suplex overhead. Oh, buzzsaw kick. Clear into the jaw, just under the temple, thank goodness. St. James still in the fight. Nine out of 10 doctors do not advise becoming a professional wrestler. Brandon St. James and MV Young showing you exactly why here tonight. That one doctor's crazy. He's always trying to give me scripts. Turns it around. Brandon St. James sends MV off the ropes. Gets in there with the code breaker. Get these ropes. Moves! Oh! Moonsault almost did not get that. That was almost a disaster. St. James able to save himself. I think we have a head-on-head collision in the middle of the mat. St. James is up. They're all right. As good as they're going to be in this moment, the frustration has to seep in after a near miss like that in a slip. He's lucky he got that headbutt, but when MV Young was worse for wear, rushes to his feet, slaps the spirit out of St. James. As I'm up, we're looking at a Pittsburgh plunge. And no one's been out of that one yet. MV Young with the victory. the cure to male loneliness? Friendship. I like to think so.
Killers. So that to look forward to for next week, but we are here right now.
Something's happening right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, he is my least favorite wrestler.
I actually can't believe how many
Joe
boos and thumbs down this young man just got. I mean, I can. I absolutely do. Somewhere between the jacket and the attitude.
And his opponent, from the French Quarter of New Orleans, Louisiana,
I hope
weighing
you
in
don't mind.
at
I'm
a
going to talk all about my
solid
steak.
220
You got the
pounds.
action?
He is the writing on the wall.
Hey, whoa, where's the volume? I can't even hear your voice.
Noir.
Right there, is that good? Can you hear me now?
That's about as good as it's going to be. I've been joined here in the commentary booth.
By the greatest wrestler in 880 history, Dior Castro.
Yeah, picture perfect athlete.
That's right. And we got a nice matchup here. We got Joe Murphy, the big brute.
We do have Joe Murphy in the ring. We sure do. I had a really nice dinner tonight.
What'd you eat?
I went to the Longhorn Steakhouse. I didn't really eat all day. I woke up with a tummy ache.
Yeah.
No. And
I don't.
I had a tummy ache all day. And out on a whim, saw the Longhorn Steakhouse and thought, that isn't open. But we pulled up anyway.
It's a shame.
You know what I had for the first time in a long time that I haven't had in a minute?
Hush puppies.
Oh, I wish. Sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
Genuine sweet tea.
Not a sweet tea guy. Oh my goodness. That's how we get it started here.
So the sweet tea's good. Like, I spent several years in Virginia. Solid stuff. And I'd expect no less from Longhorn Steakhouse.
Sweet tea. Not a big fan of sweet tea myself. Wow, that's a leg lariat if I've ever seen one.
Warr's really giving it to handsome Joe Murphy.
Handsome? Listen.
I spoke to both competitors earlier today. Asked them if they wanted me to mention anything on commentary, what was going on in their head. Joe Murphy just wanted to let the world know he's handsome. That back suplex sometimes a little ugly.
Wow, what a kick. Listen, I like Joe Murphy. Joe Murphy is, frankly, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, getting his ass kicked.
He's getting, no, you're fine. I say fucking shit on here all the time.
Oh, well, there it is.
Yeah. I called Steel Dragon poopy earlier.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you had it coming. You're next.
Whoa. Listen. To bring it back, though, Joe Murphy, might be a good-looking man, but there's a picture-perfect athlete on the roster.
Yeah, it was difficult to say with you standing right next to me.
I understand.
Is that the execution?
No. It looked like a skull-crushing finale.
Close. With a side body hold. The innovator, Joe Murphy.
The innovator. I like that. Let's move from that instead of handsome.
So to start, I had the spinach dip with pita.
Okay.
It was honestly astounding. I had no idea what I was getting myself into, but
That's very interesting.
I think I'm going to make a lot of spinach dip this winter. Oh, Joe Murphy with dickhead behavior.
That's actually the way I like to wrestle, honestly. That is using the rules to your advantage.
Abusing the rules to your advantage.
There's more letters in that word than there should be. I heard using.
You know what was abusive? You know what was rude? Is how good the macaroni and cheese is at Longhorn Steakhouse.
Oh, is that
not
right?
a sponsor of our show. I got the 8-ounce ribeye. So did my beautiful date. We both got 8-ounce ribeyes with different sides. I got the side salad. Because, again, the tummy ache earlier. And I could definitely use some roughage with all that red meat.
Why didn't you go ginger ale?
Sweet tea. I don't know. It was just sweet tea.
Ginger ale's easy on the tummy.
Ginger ale might help.
I took a tummy to tummy earlier. But guess who won the match?
And then you won the match.
I won the match.
Shit. Schweppes, not a sponsor of the show.
Oh.
Steak was good. Honestly, for the price, and I was surprised, little up there at the Longhorn Steakhouse for American family dining.
That's right.
But, yeah, kind of worth it. It was no $30 steak, say, from Dave & Buster's. I miss your cowpoke, Paul.
I think Joe Murphy just got outstrength there. They both threw a clothesline. Noir stands tall. Joe Murphy falls. Beat up Murphy.
Are they chanting for Murphy?
No, they said beat up Murphy.
Oh.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know if anybody else bought a 50-50 raffle ticket. My number's 359014. If that's a winner, somebody should let me know.
I don't know for raffle.
I think I might be the only one that bought 50. So technically, I think I'd win, right?
Maybe. So for my second side with my steak, I got the corn, the grilled corn. I think it was like Parmesan crusted grilled corn. And I was looking for I was looking for Mexican street corn. What do they call that? I know there's a word for it. It's killing me. Someone's going to roast me in the chat for it, and I have it coming. The caucasity of my actions. What's on? Oh, it's paint. You got some of Christian Noir's paint on Joe Murphy there. Every bit of that paint's going to show up on the palest boy, Joe Murphy.
Yeah, it's happening.
Oh, my
God. Wow. Wow.
Joe Murphy with a clubbing blow to the temple of Christian Noir.
Wow. I think, if you face Noir, you somehow end up with his paints on you. And, wow, he's just getting outsmarted here.
Yeah.
This is impressive. And what a shoulder tackle from Noir.
Christian Noir uses speed attack. It is super effective. Quick attack. Man.
You know who I've beaten?
What's up?
You know who I've beaten? Christian Noir.
You beat Christian Noir?
Yes. Beat him.
I'm glad we'll get that clear on commentary. Maybe we'll get a return match there. Hey, it's nice to see. It's nice to see you scaling back from hitting someone in the head with a hammer to just using chemical agents to win your matches.
Frankly, I could win my match whatever way I want. It's just when I wake up in the morning.
You
and
choose
say,
to.
Yeah, absolutely. I wake up in the morning and go, how do I want to be better than every single person on this roster? And today I woke up and said, you know what? Let's throw something in a bottle and spray Nick's Wilde.
So, got the check, server came by, asked if we wanted dessert. Said no, I couldn't imagine dessert.
What a leg Larry. Could this be it? Oh, 2 count.
No, this one is not over, but my meal certainly was at that point.
Oh, more to go dessert.
I wish I could remember what I said that drove my server away.
You probably tried to give her your phone number.
No, again, I was there with my date. I'm committed now.
Oh, my apologies.
That's okay. Oddly enough, lined up with Ryan Zane's end of an Appalachian era, too. It's so weird. Up with the cutter. No
cutter here. Joe Murphy says not today. Catches him. Wow.
Flatliner there with the reverse STO.
Flatliner. Is this it? Not just yet, Noir says. Not just yet. There's more fight.
I know it's late in the match, but I caught up with Christian Noir earlier today.
He talks to people?
He talked to me. I can't say everything that he said on there. Some of those words I can't say. We learned from visits from the Soul Taker.
Oh.
But he did want me to let everyone know that he is the pregnant lady impregnator.
Well, I'd find that to be a fact.
Yeah, and it's not that he's impregnating the ladies initially. It's just they're pregnant, and then he's doubling up on the rounds.
But see, it's weird. I
don't think that's how science works.
No.
The math ain't mathin'.
But he's the one doing the
yeah.
But the
wow. Planting a seed of an elbow on the jaw of Joe Murphy.
Planting a seed indeed. Is this going to be the end for Joe Murphy. What a knee strike. That's got to be it.
High and tight.
That's how I like him. Noir can't even believe that it's not over.
Die. Joe Murphy's going to die.
At this point, you know, there's nothing I can do. Maybe he should be using some chemical agents too. He actually might need them. This isn't going to be pretty. He looks unresponsive at this point. I don't fully know if he kicked out or not.
No, the official has not been checking for concussion symptoms all night. It's a concern of mine, but
it's very true.
I'm sure it's going to be all right.
I had one coming in here.
Something real bad's going to happen. It's a good thing that Joe Murphy didn't eat at Longhorn Steakhouse before this match. Oh,
what happened
moves
there?
out of the way.
Uh-oh.
Double leg pick?
Uh-oh.
No.
The walls of Murphy is here. The walls of Murphy is locked in.
Do we call it Murphy's Law? He's definitely called
That's
got to
be Murphy's Law.
It's going to be a move. It's going to be a thing he uses.
It has
right
to
there.
We got the arm tucked underneath
look
the
at
Warr,
the
but look at
there.
this. Look at this. Uh-oh. Shoots him off.
Wow.
What leg strength.
And it took it there to get Murphy off
up
with
on
that
the
S-grip.
shoulders. And we're going down.
I got to
Couldn't
wonder.
quite get that. Cutter.
There's the cutter he was looking for earlier.
That's it. That's got to be it. And I know I've said that a few times, but there's the three. Noir picks up a win. Joe Murphy's concussed. What a day in 880.
Christian Noir, one half of Please Drink Responsibly, here repping for the unit.
To this day, do you know what Noir eats before he gets here?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you know what Christian Noir eats before he gets here? Or is his mouth just naturally like that?
It was dripping out when I was talking to him earlier, which made the line, pregnant lady impregnator, that much more disturbing.
Yeah, no.
I'm going to say it again while we've got him on camera, so it's clear. This is for social media. There he goes. Back to the locker room. The pregnant lady impregnator, Christian Noir. It's a good soundbite. You're welcome, buddy.
It is. I appreciate being on commentary for that one.
You know I know I'm never getting signed, right?
It's okay. It's all right. I'm not saying things like that, but I probably should.
No, I just did.
Seriously?
You don't have to.
We're in the locker room. I actually watched Noir go into the locker room, and I don't see him. He's
right over there.
Did he disappear? Is he the one that can see John Cena?
Wait, where'd that pregnant lady go?
Wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. But now this is a tag team. This is a faction. We are missing the hooligan Julian J, but this is RJ Booker, Mike Bonner, the Brotherhood.
Brotherhood not fan favorites necessarily, but I am very, very invested in their athleticism, their hustle in the middle of the ring.
Absolutely. I mean, just take one look at Mike Bonner, and frankly, even me, I'm intimidated. That is a human being. You know when they say Brock Lesnar is the alpha male of our species, I think you talk about Mike Bonner in that same conversation.
I'm a certain different breed of athlete.
Who's got to walk into this storm? Oh, God. Oh, man. See, these are the things that just get me irritated in the morning.
You like skiing?
Skiing?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, never mind. There he goes, the Muay Thai maniac, Casey Warr. How you feeling, buddy? How you feeling about watching this guy walk in?
I hate this guy.
Get right in the face of the Andersons.
You know what? I'm done beating around the bush. I respect him. That man could go to war. He knows how to fight, and he knows how to bring the worst out of everybody. He brought the worst out of me. I wanted to beat him so bad. He took me to my limit, and then he proceeded to beat me. I can't even beat around the bush about it. Granted, we played by his rules, and if we played by mine, we don't know the outcome. Granted, on that note, this is the most dangerous man on the 880 roster if I'm concerned.
Wow, that's a hell of an endorsement from an opponent there, from a brutal opponent. And Dior Castro. Casey Warr just named, right here, while I'm in the booth, the most dangerous among the Steel Killers. I'm hard-pressed to argue with you there.
There's no way. Oh, boy. This is going to be a tag match.
Fresh off that big triple threat victory. Coming right off of his marquee event, the end of Summer Bash.
As soon as his music hits, I just see everybody running into the building to get some of Bro. And as you hear it, the Bro chants start to flood the room.
Yeah. Take back the word bro for someone who actually can carry it and deserves it.
Absolutely.
Shout out to my boy Brohemoth for not being a creep. Good boy. I wish. I think it's just the feet.
And here we go.
Yeah, starting off with a brawl right in the middle of the ring there. Wow. No agency, no semblance of the rules. Welcome to the Dottie Dome. The official isn't even going to bother here.
Hey, ref, yeah, can we get this thing under control? Oh, my goodness.
Bonner's going to eat excuse me, Booker's going to eat a headbutt there to the jawline and a super kick for his efforts. Double back elbow.
That. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
The senton and the knee drop.
This should be it.
Booker may well be out of this match. Booker's out of the ring. I think this just very quickly became a handicap match.
If anybody was wondering, we found Christian Noir. And then the pregnant lady, she's back too. So, they came back in like succession. But this match is going nuts. Here we go.
Let's fucking go, Casey Warr. That was an incredible combination there. The shoulder thrust in the corner, the rising knee from Casey Warr into the Bulldog. Also, he said, let's fucking go. We love that here. It's a lifestyle.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Well,
no, we don't.
Speak for yourself.
Whatever. I hear it in my nightmares.
Scoop.
Uh-oh.
And
wow! What a
slam
slam!
All the way down to the mat. The deceptive strength of Casey Warr.
It is deceptive indeed.
Also that meticulous leg work, dropping knees across the jaw, throwing kicks.
Wow, and a kick out of one.
A particular and peculiar athlete is Casey Warr.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And
we got Brohemoth in here.
Sometimes he just does Sabu shit.
No, he does, and it's annoying. I had a chair thrown at my face. Chair thrown at my face.
That'll happen. Nasty back suplex by the Brohemoth. All that much force. He can use all of his body weight and that height that he's got to drive his opponents down further into the mat.
Does anybody on this roster outsize Brohemoth? The answer to that is no. Nobody does. You can't outsize Brohemoth. And when you have somebody like Casey Warr coming at you right after, oh my goodness, another senton. The cover here.
Effective.
Breakup by RJ Booker. That's a smart move. And you have to do that.
And I'll be honest, I was surprised to see RJ Booker back on the apron standing after several blows, but there's a high merit to the toughness of RJ Booker.
The referee's got to get some control here. This is getting out of hand. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Just a steady enough distraction to be able to pick Casey Warr in a double leg, string him up along the top rope.
Wow.
And now again, it seems like everyone's favorite dickhead maneuver tonight is just to choke someone on the ropes.
Who did it first?
I got to be honest, I've lost track.
It was me.
All righty.
I'm teaching this roster how to wrestle, okay?
Despicable, disgusting.
And RJ Booker's taking a front row seat. And by front row seat, I mean the back of Casey Warr's neck.
Yeah, taking it to a new level. Falling in morality, but with style.
We got a tag here. RJ Booker in on the action. Oh, and a big shot. Oh, he is teeing off on the midsection. Casey Warr.
right into the solar plexus, right in the center of the core, not opting to go to the sides or the obliques.
Big suplex.
It's going to weaken Casey Warr. They're going to be able to, or unable to, slam to throw kicks as hard as they usually can. Still able to kick out there.
2 count.
Grounding it back to a headlock. It's RJ Booker.
I don't actually know what the crowd's saying. I can't hear.
They're saying Casey.
No. Are you sure?
Yeah. They're not singing Benny and the Jets. Ooh,
oh
knee
my
inside.
God. Casey Warr chant apparently, followed by an RJ Booker knee. He's turning this crowd off. He's showing them who the superior tag team is.
There's no doubt, in my mind, the superior unit actually would be the Brotherhood. More experience as a team.
More chemistry.
Honestly, first ballot contenders for 880 tag team champions should the day come.
Well, listen. Brotherly love is on this roster. I just want to make that abundantly clear. If there's contenders to be first-time tag champs, it's Brotherly love. But the Brotherhood find themselves in second place.
Nasty.
Wow.
Outside knee to the face of Casey Warr.
And about time Brohemoth comes in here. He's been sitting by watching this beating happen to his boy KC. It'd be as if I was his tag partner.
I think you'd be on the opposite side of that ring, bending the rules, to be quite honest.
No, I just let KC get beat up because it would make me happy since I couldn't do it.
Gross, disgusting that you'd carry this bitterness with you.
Yeah, well.
And to say you can admit the man's a great athlete, but you can't let it go, can you?
Well, I'll find my day with him one more time.
Who knows, the damage that you did a month ago may be wearing on the early career of Casey Warr.
I think it may, because I'm still feeling that unbroken table on my back. These KC Warr chants are just getting louder and louder as Mike Bonner, as I said, is using his rules to the advantage.
Not just using the rope, but from the floor using the advantage of all of his body weight, pulling down with gravity and force there. Casey Warr's definitely got to be short of breath in this moment.
In most scenarios, I'd say strategy over power, but when it's Mike Bonner, you get both.
True.
Oh, my
just
goodness.
Look at those jabs, jabs, jabs.
They used to call him Iron Mike Bonner for a reason. Those jabs to the midsection got to be feeling something. And I wouldn't say that's picture perfect, but a perfect plex it is. 2 count only.
The hook, that fisherman suplex, coming back up.
Jaw
Had him in
jack.
the clinch. That's an easy way to
Tag made.
eat a jawbreaker. Look at that. Great camera work here. Casey Warr has been in the corner, been in the worst half of the ring for a majority of this contest. You've got to wonder if he's unable to get that tag to the Brohemoth.
This may be good as done.
Yeah, this may be short-lived. Brohemoth trying to reach for the tag. Double underhooks here as they catch Casey Warr, trying to get him over,
not
but
working.
he's blocking.
Not working here.
Yeah,
but they finally get him over. Casey Warr trying to avoid it, but he can't.
Had to vary up with that fine grip, and again, a credit to the technique and the style of the Brotherhood. I'm sorry, Christian Warr showing us memes back here. Stop. I should go get mine, though. I should. I'm scared. Does he have to go up there like that? Well, I got to get my prostate checked. You're right, though. Speaking of getting a prostate
just
check,
like the way
Casey
he sees me
Warr.
take across that ring, same way the doctor will take me when I'm like 45.
It's inspirational words by Christian Warr here.
It's a family show, but it's like you're hanging out with your worst meemaw, peepaw, and uncle.
Uncle Dior here, watching his arch nemesis Casey Warr get his ass beat. I don't want war. I want to see the Brotherhood continue to dominate.
Casey Warr just barely hanging on in the corner there.
Uh-oh.
Able to get out of the way.
Finally gets his bearings,
Booker
but still looking for a fight.
Now Booker's alone in the ring.
Drop kick.
Look at that. That shotgun spinning drop kick.
And he finally has his opening.
Yeah.
He finally has a shot at getting back to Brohemoth.
Did you see where he caught him? Poor guy caught him right in the tummy.
Oh, no, don't. It's that tummy ache. You gave it. It's contagious.
Gosh, I hope not. Steak made me feel good. Steak from Longhorn Steakhouse made me feel good.
Steak good.
Again, it's
Tummy ache bad.
no $30 steak from Dave & Buster's, but you know I was impressed.
Shout
We're
out Dave &
halfway
Buster's.
across the ring now. This is the first time I think we've seen
Since the
him
beginning of the
clearing
match.
this distance. But it is a
Oh,
slow
no, it is
crawl.
inevitable. It is inevitable. This is terrifying. Oh, no way. There's the tag. Mike Bonner left hopeless in the ring. And here comes Brohemoth, taking out both men.
A well-rested,
Oh,
well-energized Brohemoth, throwing with all of his strength and all of his body weight.
Uh-oh.
One hand.
Oh,
Gets Iron
to the
Mike Bonner back
midsection.
into the corner.
big line in the corner. And now he's just having a field day, running back and forth, crushing bodies. Another one. And he could do this all day, quote, Captain America. He's stacking bodies like I'm stacking wins. This is incredible.
I know he's the Gigabyte Grizzly.
Oh,
Look at that exploder.
gosh.
But with Halloween coming up, you might as well call him the Terror Bite.
Big line to Mike Bonner.
Short line
The
there.
cover here, too. RJ Booker says not today. He's not having that.
Not just
And he gets on
satisfied with
top.
making the save, but a tired, a beaten Casey Warr.
Tending to Brohemoth.
We've got all four men in the ring right now.
The ref
absolutely,
isn't counting.
Yeah, absolutely no semblance of order.
Uh-oh. What do we got going on here? Casey Warr steps out. And RJ Booker just gets back on it, picking up where he left off.
Brohemoth lying in wait there. Playing possum? From center ring. Ooh.
And we
a
got both
strict-
men back in there. And he's just throwing shots.
Yeah, that's what we're seeing. You gotta wonder if Casey Warr is gonna get in here.
Uh-oh. And he's climbing the ropes.
Touch the line.
Uh-oh. Big cross body.
Speak of the devil, and so he shall appear.
Tag matches like these, you got four big personalities, four big bodies, and four powerful men. Sometimes it just breaks down and nobody knows what to do except fight.
This is a fight of a match. And with four heavy hitters like this, I thought this would have come to a conclusion a bit sooner and more dramatically, but this is becoming quite the war of attrition. No!
No way!
Belly to back overhead suplex by Mike Bonner
No
to the
way!
Brohemoth.
Big overhead German. And we're just seeing a beatdown now. Brotherhood picking up where they left off. This is just looking like carnage out here.
I mean, it is. It is. The ref has not made a count for anyone to make a tag.
Setting up for a big one here.
Yep.
Oh!
Brohemoth
Pounced
cut
by
him off with the
Brohemoth.
pounce.
Big
Headbutt.
headbutt. Here we go. It feels like the wheels are turning for Brohemoth and KC right about now. The first time we've seen the wheels turning in a while. Here we go. Bang! Big shot in the corner. Brohemoth
High
with
leg
the
lariat.
scoop. Brohemoth with the slam. That's got to be it. Oh, my. Is that who I think it is? That's got to be our 880 champ.
Why did they cut the count?
Oh, no. Not like this. Granted, it's what we love to see.
I don't know. This match is still underway, right? I ain't hear no bell.
I didn't hear a bell either.
I didn't hear no bell.
The Brotherhood's got to be taking a sigh of relief, and just like I said,
Gianni Michael Enrico very clearly looking to get into the heads of everyone who's fighting on the side of the Steel City Killers.
oh no, hits him right in the Brohemoths.
Oh, to hit him in the dick?
Yep. Oh,
Look
wow.
at the power, rotating Brohemoth
The
around with that
grown man
clothesline.
lariat of Mike Bonner. 2, 3, puts it away.
The Brotherhood are going to walk away with the victory here tonight. I just want to point out again, a blatant distraction from the Italian strongman, the 880 champion.
This is
He's trying to make the
I'm
competition
for
look
evil
fake.
deeds, but I think this is pretty good actually.
It's stuff I like to see. Brotherhood taking a victory here on behalf of a Gianni interruption.
Yeah, it took that distraction, and again, a kick to the PP.
A kick to the Brohemoth, as they might say.
Wait, can we say penis? I'm getting approval from production.
Do we have we got a thumbs up on penis?
Everyone's all thumbs up for penis.
We got a thumbs up on PP.
But PP's fine. Okay.
Thumbs up on PP.
We got it from the booth.
You know what? What?
What about the word I like to use?
I don't
No, we don't.
No.
We don't have clearance.
We've had enough words people like to use over the past month. We're working with our moral.
PP actually stands for picture perfect, so it is always allowed to be said.
There we go.
It's always about me.
Oh, is that what she's saying when she talks about it?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, babe. If you're watching the stream, thanks, babe.
And we got our winners here.
What's the connection here between the Brotherhood and our champion, Gianni Michael Enrico?
Just a bunch of winners. That's what I say. I'm not out there.
GME!
I think he's saying.
I am so sick of week in, week out. You come out on some bullshit. Next week, it's you versus me, and I'm ending you.
And is that official? Is this official? Do we have Brohemoth versus GME next week?
I'm going to go on the assumption, just so we have something to promote. Next week, Gianni Michael Enrico is going to go one-on-one against the Brohemoth, and we'll have to get official word out on social media whether or not this is an 880 title defense.
I'd
But at
assume
least
it is.
one contest next week. We love a little continuity here. That's nice to see. Is the Brohemoth against Gianni Michael Enrico. A marquee match for us here.
That's what we like to see. And this was a great show. It was fun being on commentary. What do we say when we're done? Get what?
I don't know. Well, guys, thank you so much for enjoying 880 Wrestling Thursday Night Fights. We're rolling out of here. Try the Longhorn Steakhouse. The 8-ounce ribeye is pretty good. Have a nice night. I'm Odie Bowser. Bye.